Welcome back to Vaabs Podcast, everybody.
Vaabs.
Woo woo woo. It's your boy Davey D. To my left, it is Captain Lib Bristle. To my right, it is the beautiful DJ D Dooley who's watching videos currently because he loves this podcast. And in front of me, you've heard him, you've seen him. You've probably asked for his DCT when he's been out. And he nearly punched you in the face. It's beautiful, Ross Cullingworth.
Hello. Hello, I made the nod. Glad to be back for the third time ever. Oi, Rossi boy, what's up, man?
I love it here.
No, we love having you here.
And every time I've come, it's got better.
Don't come back anytime soon. Yeah. We feel like we're pretty high up right now.
Plateau.
We're gonna use cell phone mics next time.
We're gonna be in a fucking what's an aquarium but for the stars?
A galaxy?
No. There's one in Joburg.
Saibono?
No, that's the technology museum. Yes,
I think it's an observatory.
Didn't you guys have
the planetarium?
Yes, we're gonna be a fucking planetarium. Got fingers for planetarium. Yo, the last time you were on, we hadn't gone to back here. Very different podcast.
What?
Yeah.
I can't believe how long it's been as well. Even I still think that I came back this year, but I didn't.
Yeah, no.
The last time I was here was Rage.
But even Lebs and I talk about like drum and bass and that thing that Jordan put us through was VAC and was December and it feels like it's been years. It was like it was still December, Jan.
But it's molded you two.
And brought all of us closer.
Have you been having fun watching from a distance?
No! Not even one thank you note. Not even one. I'd just like to say.
Not one pigeon.
But you know what? It's better that way. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Like a silent investor.
Yeah. Except I'm making nothing off of this.
Hey, join the club.
He comes back. He spends over like 20k to fly back just to be on the pod, and then everything else is just vibes.
Yeah. We're chilling.
Have we been?
No.
I feel like when you touch down, everything goes to shit. I'll be honest.
I don't even know what happens. As soon as I land, it's just
full throttle.
Pulled over by cops, straight out of Tambo, because they're always there.
And
then that's when I know I'm back.
When you're grabbing a 20 out of your pocket, like fuck, so man, there you go. Get a Coke.
I'm in South Africa.
Don't bribe, it's bad. And then it's non-stop. I don't even know why. I can't give you an honest reason why it's non-stop. It's just non-stop. Like this past weekend.
Yeah.
You have too many friends, is the easiest thing to say.
I don't. They're just too far apart.
They're too busy.
The I think they're just two separate worlds.
Oh, fair enough.
Like we've got the DJs and then we've got the doolies. It's not a bad thing.
You turned this house into a DJ house.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not hanging with the DJs. Might as well.
Might as well just
become one.
Oh god.
But yeah, it's been good though. I'm tired, as I'm sure I said that in the last episode.
And the one before that.
Rest.
I think the only silver lining is you're only here for a week, so it's not going to be 3 weeks of hell. It's like a week and a half of hell.
But this weekend's going to be massive.
Tell them about our plans for the weekend, because I'm still scared.
If you guys are coming to Toy Toy on Friday, because that's still an open discussion.
You didn't need to look that way. That was rude.
Sorry, boss. I didn't.
Will you come? There's it.
Yeah. So Friday we've got 12 years of Toy Toy.
12 years.
Which is going to be a big one. And then on Saturday, it's something that I've not done since 2013.
Fuck.
Is go to H2O, which I'm excited about.
Yeah.
But the last time I was there, it was with Swedish House Mafia.
Oh, where?
When I was
19?
No, 2013.
17. 16.
I don't know,
16.
16, 15, 16,
Intense.
depending on... Yeah, so it was an under 18 event. Because, yeah, it was. Genuine. And then
Swedish House Mafia played for under
they
18?
played two days. They did an under 18 day and then
When was this?
In
Like what month?
2013.
What month?
If I have to-
You said you did your research.
I don't know, but it was in water polo season because I remember the next day we had water polo training and a lot of the boys were not happy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What do you mean? It was under 18. There was no drinking.
Well, I don't know. Sugar rush. They're drinking straight mixer.
A different experience.
By the way, shout out Red Bull for sponsoring this episode.
Yeah.
Told David he could buy it and drink it whenever he wants, as long as he pays full price.
Yeah.
Overpriced.
If you look in the corner, we have a case for all our guests. We decided to buy wholesale.
Yeah, it's not a bad investment.
But if they paid for it, that'd be better investment.
But yeah, so I'm looking forward to H2O. I think it's going to be really, really good.
What time are we getting to H2O?
I would like to say for 1 o'clock.
That's very.
That's
fair.
better than what you said last time.
What did I say last
12.
12. Okay. I think 1 o'clock's more realistic
Okay.
because I've just done a 1 till 10 thing.
Oh.
And that it's a decent amount of time.
Uh,
And then we go from H2O to science fiction to see Graphics,
Oh,
who
graphy boy.
he's one of my favorite DMB artists,
hmm.
which I'm very excited about. And then straight from there, we go to the big T to close that out one last time.
There's no way you're going.
What do you mean?
And-
You? This is
No, this is a wee
We're
thing.
dirty. That car is coming for us.
Yeah, and then pretty much after that, come home, shower, change, airport,
Are you leaving Sunday?
back overseas. Yeah.
What time are you leaving Sunday?
I think my flight's at 9:15
In the morning.
evening. No,
Dang,
goodness.
brother. I was gonna say.
but that means I have to be at the airport at what 6
Yeah.
ish,
5,
6,
6.
give or take.
But the Cullingworth
So
and the
that's
flights.
waking up at 5 to 5 and just running.
Never
You know,
missed a
Jordan and airports. It's
flight. Never missed a flight.
You guys have never
Don't
given me
talk
so much anxiety than that Friday. That back there. I don't know what day it was. I think
it
it was a
was,
Friday.
was that when we flew to VAC?
The day
Flew
back.
Flew-
You remember when we flew back and
And he nearly got off.
I wonder.
He nearly got off the
That-
flight.
if he got off, and obviously if things had worked out, but it would have been a love story for the ages. And
Yeah,
that's,
but the Cullingworths and love don't go very well together.
Cullingworth
Shout out
flights and Rome.
Tenerife.
Cyan Park, baby. Oh, goodness.
I hate this place.
It's because you're not scared to book a flight. It's like normal people are like, oh, I'll drive to Pretoria for my hun. You're like, I'll fly.
Yeah.
So it's fun, yeah.
It's just one of those things. I don't have a car, so
I have to fly.
Heathrow's next best airport. Fucking hell.
yeah. I mean, it's fun. It makes for a good story.
That's the thing. For me, whenever
So-
something bad in my love life happens, I'm always like, thank goodness it's going to be cuck funny.
Yeah.
Necessary.
But when your stuff goes wrong, it usually silver lines with she wasn't the prettiest one in the friend group, so
I got locked in an apartment block trying to be nice to someone.
where?
Reasons.
It's the other day.
Where?
We can get into it if you want. I don't know.
Just tell the story.
So, I saw a girl for a slight bit, like a very slight bit. I'm probably going to get roasted for this. And then it was her birthday, and I was like, let me be nice. Like, let me be... Nothing, no ill intention. Just wanted to get her birthday present. So I bought her some flowers and a chocolate and said, away. Let me go and don't stare at me like this. Let me do that. And then I'll just drop it off by the security office, leave my life. Done, easy.
So you weren't even going to give it to her?
No,
directly?
because she was at work.
Did you write a letter?
No.
See, that's where you're going wrong.
No, I did write on the present, happy birthday,
okay.
so and so. Have a great day, kind of thing. No, not a love note, because I wasn't, like I said, there was an ill intention there.
Mm-hmm.
This is about to become the most David story ever.
I get to the place, I'm like, hey man, it's my friend's birthday at number so and so. Could I give you these flowers and chocolate and then you could just give it to her? And he says, nah, I've got to phone her. I'm like, don't do that. Don't phone her, please. And then she was like, and then he was like, no, I have to, like, I can't take it. And I was like, no, it's meant to be a surprise. Like, can't I just give it to you? He's like, no, definitely not. Then he just starts phoning her. Then they eventually let me in. Then I'm sneaking into this girl's house because the back door is open. It's very dodgy. I leave the flowers there.
Why not just leave it at the front door?
Because there's the whole situation. It was like it was a backdoor situation, and that's always open.
007 for love here.
Oh, okay. 007 got caught and killed every time. That'd be me.
So, yeah.
Then I do it. So I'm like aware. I've left. Like I'm sorted. I go to leave. The guy that stares at me says, "I need a code to get out." I'm like, "My guy, you saw me. You saw me. Yeah, just let me out." He says, "No, you got to phone her to get a code."
Oh. And then?
I had to phone her to get a code, and then I was like, "Hey, just by the way."
But they weren't chatting. It wasn't like they
At all.
talking.
Or that day? Did you speak to her that day?
No.
Like, at all?
At all. Not even a happy birthday. So the message started with, "Hey, happy birthday.
Can you please get me a
By
code
the
to
way,
get out your house?"
I'm in your apartment block. Please let me out."
Oh, fucking hell.
So, yeah.
I like it.
I'm not going to do that again.
I like it. It's good. It is a David story, though. Numpty.
Fully.
It's right, though.
Yeah.
And you, what's happening in your life?
What have I done recently to the scale of that?
Nothing.
Nah, I can't think of the last time I was chasing. Yeah.
Nothing. Nice.
you can go. I'll think of
No,
mine.
I don't have any. I actually don't have anything.
Are you?
Really? In the past year, I actually haven't
I
thought
don't.
of the past year.
Yeah, I've given up. I can't.
It's a bit hectic.
It's so heartbreaking. I can't take another one.
Yeah.
Tenerife changed me. The thing is, I wasn't even on the north side of the island. If I was on the south side, I could have had a party. They left me there on the north side, and it was shit.
Having the worst time.
It was. I literally just flew there to play Call of Duty for 10 days. Go to gym.
You could have gone side.
I got a massage.
Oh.
Not like one of them, but I got a nice one. Like
I mean,
like a professional one. So that was cool. And then that was a highlight.
nothing else there.
Silver lining.
Should have gone Science Park. I
Yeah.
feel like that's the only thing Tenerife has.
What is Siam?
It's a water park.
It's a massive water park, yeah. But everything fun is on the south side.
And you were north side. Or?
And it was €100 taxi to go to the south side.
And you just spent
So I was
100
just like,
euros to get to Tenerife
Got
first.
skins, yeah.
It's like, you can keep your €100.
Hate you.
That was a terrible day. But yeah. So no women, no nothing.
So
Just
focusing
Amir
on
just
gym
catch.
and...
Oh,
Oh, that's a new one.
Yes, the
speaking of
new-
women,
here's the new intern.
there's a Doge.
Hello,
my
tequila.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah,
that-
this is
that
very
tail.
dangerous.
What that
He just came to greet everyone. Okay, now don't go that way. There's Red Bulls.
Get out of here.
Skedaddle.
Get out of here.
Here at Vaabs Podcast, we're animal friendly.
Skedaddle.
Unless Ross gets his license.
what she does.
License to kill.
Oh god. So, here at Vaabs Podcast, Ross, I don't know if you're familiar with the format,
No.
but we have a segment.
Can
Go
David
back.
explain?
For all of you new cats out here watching the podcast, Ross is actually the person who got us this beautiful sign. It's just the only piece of anything we have that has our name on it. So yeah.
Have you ever watched that?
Getting
Moving on,
into
Nick.
No,
today's-
we don't. You don't step on it.
Yeah, but like,
No, he's right. It's looking like it does need a bit of a carpet cleaner.
I mean, you don't have to. It's nostalgic.
Yeah, to be fair.
It's vintage now.
Yeah.
It's old
Have you ever
vibes.
touched it?
Me? No.
I'm sure you have. Old studio.
The first time I saw it was when I sat down on the old studio, and it was like there, or there,
Yeah, that
depending
was
on
a-
where I was sitting. I can't remember.
Oh,
I think
you,
it was-
we filmed both of the episodes at Dill's house. I just remember.
Mm.
Because remember the
And then the one we had load shedding.
And it's still
That's a story still. Man.
and it's not even like it's a less story. It's the same story.
Yeah. So now, like, at my grand's house, my brother got this inverter put in, but
It doesn't last.
it doesn't charge.
Mm.
It doesn't get enough time to charge.
I don't understand how batteries and shit work, but surely if we can't still do this now,
Yeah.
Like if shit still breaks like that.
It's a lost cause.
Speaking of lost causes, Davey's gonna explain what a Vaab check is for all you beautiful people at home who don't know what it is.
I did so well last week that I didn't even know I said it.
Well, would you like Ross to explain it?
No.
I don't know this show.
A vibe check is
I don't-
essentially a yes, no, see?
Wow.
Yes, no.
What is the...
It's a big yes or a big no.
There we go. It's a yes/no question that we stole and then converted into a vibe check where it's good vibes or bad vibes. And
That's-
essentially, the guest will answer and say whether they say good vibes or bad vibes, and they can elaborate or not.
Is
I like it.
it? Short and simple.
Picasso.
Oh, what's that,
Word.
Picasso? So, first Vaab check of the day is another lost cause. Is Vaab check on immigrating to the UK.
Or people who...
For me, yes, it's massive. I love the UK. But for people that you know, I know they don't like it because they do. I've explained this before. A lot of South Africans, when they go over there, they get into this habit of going to places where other South Africans have gone. And they don't explore what the UK has to offer, which is basically just pubs anyway. But they always go to where a lot of South Africans go, and they just, it's
Do the South
basically,
African shit.
So, like when Todd and I were together in Twickenham, Wimbledon, Putney, Earlsfield, that whole southwest of London is really South African
Oh,
and Australian and Clapham, and it's just, you go there and you're meeting people named Yaku, and that's not who I want to meet in London.
Where's fucking Elizabeth, bro?
I'm looking for Lizzie West. Yaku van der Western.
He's very racist
There-
and
no.
he left because of apartheid.
There was once, it's a pub called The Swan. I got up to greet the guy. He told me his name and I just left. I was
Don't
like,
stress, my guys.
why am I here? Like, I want to meet new people, not people that I could have met in Pretoria, where I don't go anywhere.
Oh, one wild night of truth.
Yeah, exactly. But for me, it's a big yes. I love it. Especially the music scene.
I think that's the main
Which
thing I'm
is-
jealous
yeah.
of.
Very jealous.
Yeah.
Blindingly jealous. Which brings us to our next Vaab check on D&B All-Star.
I think that one day rivaled Tomorrowland,
Fuck off.
just in terms of atmosphere.
Oh, wait.
So D&B All Stars was a one-day festival in London, and in the pre-sale, they sold 10,000 tickets.
Jesus.
So I don't know the actual number, but
Hmm.
from what I saw, there was well over 15,000 people there for one day in a park, 7 stages, just drum and bass.
Right.
That's insane.
So it's like any subgenre of drum and bass was there. The biggest names in drum and bass were there, from Subfocus to Headaches to Aries to Vibe Chemistry. A Little Sound was there. I don't know if Coven was there
No, she was this side, I think. No, she was in Australia.
touring.
Yeah, she's
That's why
busy.
she wasn't there.
She's busy.
Big up Coven.
Big up cool every time.
But yeah, just, and it's the drum and bass scene there is so different to here, because I remember going to Science Fiction and Church here this side, and like, yes, it was big when I was going there, but it was never anywhere near what that side is.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's just, yeah, it's a completely different ball game there,
The fact that you can have 7 stages of drum and bass.
and everyone was packed.
Because that's the big thing.
Every single one was packed. Not one fight, not one argument.
That's drum and
A
bass.
lot of wobbly legs, but each to their own.
If K holds.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the drum and bass though. They don't. No one fights there. Everyone's just there to have a good time,
Yeah.
or they're too cooked to fight. So
Yeah.
it's like either way. At least with techno, they're on coke, so they're ready to fight
And like,
anytime.
They're really
Okay.
punching.
Yeah.
Not saying that I don't like the odd techno party.
Techno, I think it's. I stopped enjoying techno because it was like, especially with our side, it became. You need to go to toil or ad
Yeah.
to listen to good techno. And
Yeah.
we just don't go those sides too often. Surprise! Guess what? We'll be there.
Vaabs West Kids to travel. You ever heard of it?
It is far to go to
Yeah.
Toy Toy. But still, like last Friday I went with Avi, And it's still up there with one of my favorite places to go out in the world.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
The world's so
It's
big,
class.
and you still choose Toyota. That's disgusting.
It's class.
Class. Ross would choose a Messi night at Toyota over Ushuaia again.
Definitely. 100%. That night I even went to Ushuaia. I didn't even realize who was playing. And it was Lost Frequencies.
Fuck.
It was Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike. Like, it was a Tomorrowland night.
Who?
Right.
Who have you not seen?
And I have not... I
you
haven't
still
seen
want
Carl
to
Watson
see?
for a while.
I love
For a while.
you. I love you. Still bumping the vinyl.
Who have I not seen? I don't think there's anyone.
Who's still
Like,
on your who's on your 2C list?
I've done that.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. My biggest one was Tale of Us,
That's fair.
and that was at Tomorrowland. Then drum and bass side, it was Sub Focus. That was
Fuck
DMB
you.
All Stars
Better
and
not be.
Printworks with Dimension. That was cool.
That was cool. Tell them the Printworks story, man.
Which one?
Just the Printworks a little bit. Tell them.
No, so this was the last time I went, and I went with Anthony Woodcock. And actually, this is so bad. How I got home. So where I live in the UK is between Birmingham and London. So it's 45 minutes direct train into London, which isn't bad at all. It's just enough time to get pissed.
Can you drink on the train?
No.
Ah.
Do you? Yes. No, I don't. But so
Love the energy.
Printworks is like a day rave as well. It starts at midday and ends at 11 o'clock. Because it's in a residential area, so that's the law. And it's literally DJ turns off, lights off, everyone out. Right? And there's a lot of buses, and there's the tube there, so it's very accessible. No one comes in cars.
Oh,
Everyone either walks, buses, or tubes, or Ubers as well. And so I was drinking the old faithful double vodkas and Red Bulls just to catch up with all my friends who do the old
Buenos.
Bulgarian nose beers. And it must have been about 5 o'clock when I went to the bar, and when I tapped, I'd looked at my phone at all the transactions I'd made, and at 5 o'clock, mind you, we got there at like 2, I'd already purchased a healthy, like 10 double vodka Red Bulls. So that I decided, I was like, I'm gonna calm down, because it's as bad as doing narcotics. It's not good for you.
Yeah, it's screaming at
Yeah,
you.
it says on the can, do not mix with alcohol. What do? Mix with alcohol. And so calm down with that. But when we left at 11, so this was the night where we saw P Money, we saw Metric, and that was very cool. And when we left, said goodbyes, I got on the tube. And the thing about traveling in London as well, if you are 2 minutes late for this train, you are 20 minutes late for that train. I don't know how it works, but that's how it works. And basically, I'd made the last tube to get to my train on the last train to go home.
Yeah.
Right? So I get on this tube and I'm like, sick, I've made it. I put the AirPods in, start playing Sub Focus there, I'm watching it. And then I look up and we're still not moving, and I can see some drunk guys passed out, like, or fallen in between the door and the platform, so the doors are closing on him. But no one was helping him, right? So me and this other guy just dragged him into the tube. But that made me late for my last train to get home.
And you missed it.
But I didn't realize this until I got to my last train, and the doors close and shut like a minute before.
Mm-hmm.
So you hear this beep, 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 and then
It's
they're
done.
done. And you can still see people, they're sitting in the train looking at you,
Yeah,
and you're there like, and there's nothing you can do, and then the train just goes. So then I realized, I was like, I'm stuck in London, but I didn't want to pay for accommodation because that's sky high. So I got on another train that took me halfway, and then I was like, I'll just get a taxi because it will be 20 minutes in a taxi, and they charged me £84. And
Fuck off.
and that was the last time I went out in London.
Fuck off.
Would
Yeah.
an Uber cost more than that?
Probably, yeah.
Jeez.
But also, because I only ended up getting home, I was supposed to get home at 1:30. I got home at 7:30. I was wired off Red Bull, so I couldn't sleep when I got home because I was having heart palpitations.
Yeah, you're in a bang.
I thought I was gonna die. I was like, this doesn't feel nice. Why do I do this to myself?
Why do I have the Red Bull with the vodka?
But-
Fuck.
Cleaned the house, went for a swim at the gym, the sauna, didn't work. Then eventually I crashed. So that was good. And that was Printworks.
It's Printworks, ladies and gentlemen. Best club.
My only anger towards the UK is being completely like rocked off your knocker kind of thing, and then being in a train for an hour. That would hurt my soul.
The worst part of that is when you do an all-nighter.
Yeah.
So when you go out in London, you can either make a decision to go home early, get the last train,
Or do the afters.
stay in London, pay the money, or just push through and get the first train at 8 a.m. or
Okay.
7 a.m. And the worst part about staying up is everyone's coming to work and you are just sitting there and you are so zonked out. You
You're
have
right,
no idea-
mate.
Yeah.
Shut.
You don't know where you are, who you are, who you with, where Todd is. And you're just sitting on this train.
Fucking hazard.
Some guy's going to earn a living.
You've just spent all of yours.
Yeah, pretty
Fuck's
much.
sakes. Do places stay open long enough in London for you to just go to Joel afterwards?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
There are a few, like, there's a sports bar that's 24 hours. That's a favourite. By Borough Market. It's like a pool bar. Ooh, sorry, hello. But it's not nice. They're full on dive bars. You walk in there, they're playing like, there's either some guy with an acoustic guitar missing 4 strings just belting out songs. Or it's just really loud music in speakers that are going.
The Bluetooth device.
Yeah, Bluetooth device has been. But yeah. So it's never fun, but it makes for good stories. I think.
But that makes more sense for me of why the afters culture is so big in the UK. Because it's like, I'm not going to spend a 3-hour train home.
Yeah.
I may as well go to someone's
And
house.
the prices of drinks as well.
Mm.
So I think I explained this to you guys at Katie's. So I was having a double vodka sparkling water. I think it's between 43 and 62 rand, somewhere there.
Yeah.
Which is like £2.80 or something. If you're in London and you order a double vodka on ice, you can pay easily £30, depending on where you are. £30 is a bottle in itself,
Yeah.
type of thing, you know. Like, I've never had a double vodka cheaper than £20, I don't think.
Christ, man.
And that's why, like, pre-drinks are massive. Because it's pretty much as you can, as quick as you can, so you can get there before you have to leave, type of thing.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Is it at least good vodka? Or what is it? Is it the
Yeah,
normal?
it's normal stuff.
Jeez.
Like, I don't, like, Absolute. Imagine
Absolutely
paying
right.
You're paying
like 600 rand for a double
and it's
Absolute
380 rand, yeah.
Robbery.
daylight. Like they're parking.
Speaking of posties and wild night out in London, but not wild night out in SA, Vaabs chick on a 3rd location.
No good. It's no good. It's terrible.
Is this after Sunday? Is this?
We've done 3rd location.
Yeah, so-
Saturday, Sunday.
So, for context, we had a braai on Saturday here.
We went to Comic Con first.
Oh yeah, we went to
Comic-Con was
That
first
was
location.
actually big up Comic-Con. That
Hey.
was sick.
Dude, that was fucking.
That was sick.
lovely.
For the time that we spent there, it was so well done.
Yeah.
But anyways, then we came to this humble abode.
Number 2.
We had a braai. We watched the rugby.
Ross centered on decks.
Yeah, that was fun. Got hyper focused again, and then Lebo was gonna do me a solid and give me a lift home, and we got in the car. And long story short, we pulled out Chawatsi to go to Truth, and he lost, so we ended up going to Truth.
At 1 in the morning.
Well,
was
it
just
was
after-
around 12.
That was around 12.
We-
wasn't
I
12.
got dropped off at 12:30. So
Well,
Damn.
that's why John was leaving.
Time really? Yeah. So I sent John a message saying, "Are you still at Truth? We're coming," and he was like, "Let me just call you. I'm getting in my car." I was like, "We are here. Get out your car."
Say what's up,
Having a
boy.
beer. And that it wasn't great.
At all.
It was. We did see some funnies. Some guys
Shooting their biscuit.
having their Saturday night drawl, but I would not recommend it, especially after the Box lose. Apparently, that's a big turn off for people to go out, which is understandable. I witnessed it,
And you still went out.
and we still went out. And then we pretty much hit every single McDonald's between here and
oh fuck,
Yeah.
really
every single one of them.
closed.
No, they were all
Either-
open. They're just fucking lines.
Closed or massive lines,
Yeah.
or we just wanted to drive more.
Yeah, to be fair, that last one was like, oh, let's just see.
Let's just have it up. And then Sunday we did 3 again. So the first two, first one was Katie's Palace. That was good. I love
Lovely
Katie's
draw
Palace.
always.
It's good. The downstairs area was a shock to me. I'd never seen that before in my life.
The best DJ.
DJ Skippy.
DJ Lion.
But I love it though. It's atmosphere. You never know what's coming.
He's just. I mean,
It's like rolling dice and oh shit.
Double dropping disco.
And then we went to go watch Avi play at Josie Gin
How was
in
that?
Bryanston.
Avi
and that was-
great.
Yeah, Avi was really good.
Banter was great.
We had a laugh.
The loose game Ross was dropping on
No,
questionable.
no.
I like your shirt. Fuck off.
Where'd you get your eyebrows done?
Can you do mine?
It never worked. It never worked. And then we went back to Katie's. And after Katie's, I had the hottest hot dog I've ever had in my life.
He was crying, boss.
I tried to
Oh, the
squirt
one, that
tomato
spicy
sauce,
one.
and it was all spice, but it like the lid came off.
Oh fuck.
You know, like when people loosen the salt shaker and you put all the salt.
Yeah.
Someone down did it to me,
Thank God, yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, I can handle a bit of chili."
He couldn't.
I couldn't handle.
I've
it.
had one of those as well. I started
I was
hiccuping when I had
I
it.
was in tears.
Bro, it was the funniest thing ever because when he was busy trying to sauce it, he literally looks at it and he's like, "Sorry, boss, what's this?" And then it's just like mayo. And then Ross is like, "Why the fuck would you have mayo here?" And they just put it down. Literally, not 5 minutes later, this man is crying and he has the mayo in his hand and he can't get it out. And he's like, please help.
Karma hit me so quickly and so crisp.
It was so
The
beautiful.
precision was unreal.
Bro. Then outside Katie's, everybody's trying to gas to go to fucking Onyx. And then I
We
thought
should have gone to Onyx.
I thought you were down though. That's what I'm saying.
I was keen.
But Onyx turns into Sunrise.
Yes.
That's why I'm scared.
I didn't know that could happen at Onyx.
Okay.
But we get in Lebs' fine motor vehicle, and he goes, "Have you ever been to Babylon?"
Oh no.
This guy, I'm taking a turn. I'm literally turning and I'm like, Babs has 10 nights tonight. Ross fucking just drops whatever he was doing. He's like, I'm in. Literally, it's like, you know that massive engine at the bottom of that Katie's Road? I fucking go and hook like this, coming away against traffic, and I just fucking loop back on our way to fucking Elovo. Then we get outside as we arrive at the entrance, and then I'm like, no, it's closed because Hogs was like black and the whole place was like dark. And then we ask the security guard, we're like, is Babs open? And he just sits there and he nods. He's like, oh, fuck me.
Look,
Mm.
And how was your first?
I fucking hated it.
I
The popcorn, terrible.
what did you have? What did you have? What did you have?
They only had salt,
yeah.
See, that's.
and they didn't even salt it.
Do you know what the worst part is?
just there.
I'm there like whenever we're packing, and then like when you go towards the bathroom, there's a door there, and I always ask the guy, "You got butter tonight?" He says, "I got butter tonight." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll come get it." I go to the guy, "Can I get butter?" No, go out. Why do you not have like 2 bags of butter?
Everyone's gonna ask,
Yeah.
for butter.
Facts.
It's the best one.
Yes,
It's the only one. Even the salt and vinegar was finished.
yes, everything was done. But then I said to the lady, I was like, please may I have some popcorn? And then she looked at me and she said, no, we don't have popcorn. And her friend was just eating it out of her hand, like. And I was like, but I was like,
She's
she's got popcorn.
How did you?
I was like, please can I have some popcorn?
Just one of
She's like, no, we don't have popcorn.
Yeah.
So we left and we came back like after 15 minutes. Well, we just walked around. He was
Yeah.
showing me the dance floor. And it looked like there was a wedding there or something. What
There
was
was. You were very right. I saw in the group there was a bridal party that came there
Yes.
after their wedding.
it? But
Yeah, you're right. Look at that.
What the fuck?
yeah,
Yeah.
did not enjoy it. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I probably won't be
I
back.
feel there's maybe some people that watch this, but that techno that they call that techno.
My friend V on decks. That was the wildest. That's techno.
Take no for an answer. That is not techno.
Take what's that?
The best night that I've worked at Vaabs was the one time that they just stopped playing drum and bass outside, and I was like, this is the best day ever, because it kind of works. Not the sound system for it, but
We really need to get you guys to come experience
actual.
that side of the. It's not actual because the drum and bass artists and the niche people here that love it, they make it what it is. It's not that it's not special here, but it's just imagine
Times 10 in that
20,000
sense.
people feeling that,
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
you know.
Yeah.
And also, not from personal experience, but I've heard the MCs just say like 3 things here, and it's really
But
cool
it's
when they
because
start freestyling.
Yeah, so talking to the MCs, they say that apparently we don't like it. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, a
It's
lot
like
of the
people-
artists complain
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
actually,
Which is I don't know. For me, I feel
when I posted a video, I got 3 replies saying, "What's that guy doing with
Yeah.
the mic?" And I was like, "What do you mean?
It's
It's,
it's
his
like
job."
the big
He's
MC.
shelling,
Yeah. For me, I love it. Especially, it's like I think it would be very hard for us to get like, because obviously with jungle and drum and bass, it's like it started there kind
Yeah.
of thing. So it's like it's a lot easier to find people there. But I think it'd be hella sick. Imagine you just get like a massive MC.
Yeah, I mean, I have been to a drum and bass illegal rave in the UK where the
Sorry.
MC was just going ham the whole night, and that does get annoying.
Oh,
But when I think they work with the same DJs consistently, they know when they can, when they can't, when the DJ wants them to, when he doesn't. So I think that also helps.
Yeah.
I think
Because there,
it's-
it's a lot more frequent. It's
Yeah.
every weekend there's
Mm.
something. There's club nights with just drum and bass.
I think it's definitely in comparison to at least when you said that you went to church, because you went to church way back when.
Yeah, like
It's like
town
a-
hall.
Yeah, so I mean, I think you would be very impressed with like just how massive it's gotten now. Because I think
Yeah.
it's like it's in its rebirth, but I think it'd be
Oh, which is good.
amazing to see.
And
like,
then
the
a lot of
20,000.
A lot of the festivals like Earth Dance, Bloom,
Twilight.
And it's not
Twilight,
just a
they
second
all have-
thought, yeah.
yeah, they all have a DMB stage.
No.
And I mean, Truth used to have DMB in the basement.
They still do.
they still do.
They
but
still do.
it's-
Oh,
But
okay.
it's
I haven't seen
it rattles.
a 3-stage Truth, a 4-stage Truth in a long time.
One thing I've been wanting to tell you for like months is the one time Lebs and I went to Truth. I can't remember which weekend we went to Truth, but that guy came to us. But this guy came to us and he's like, "So this is Truth, eh? My friends told me about this place and it used to be packed." And then I'm looking at like there's like 7 people. I'm like, yeah, used to be massive.
Back in my day, I used to have all the fat girls.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, Truth fell off. But it didn't.
It's
You can
yeah,
still throw a big party.
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't get
It's
me wrong.
like
It's just.
I wish I was here for that festival.
It's insane how they filled that place up.
Yeah.
Like, that for me is
Like
really-
even what Sheldon was saying is the way that they Confestival represented themselves as a brand was like
Bro, it was
amazing.
out of this world. They
Yeah.
actually had like a stand and courtyard instead of like a stage, but like they had beer pong. Lives almost dies on the pod. They had those confessions beer pong tables. They had interviews happening.
Yeah,
They
that's
had
cool.
confession stickers all over.
I
Truth.
think remember on VAC as well, just outside the main stage, they had like a little
so like that,
Tent
but
as well,
even
beer
yeah.
better.
pong thing there. Yeah,
No, that's a solid. fucking brand.
But even with Big Weekend, the one they had more recently as well, it was old Truth, like,
Yeah.
which is so scary for me because it's like Truth Friday, Saturday back then was packed like that every single day,
Yeah.
every Friday, Saturday till the morning,
Yeah.
and now it's like it's a rare thing to see like above 400 people there.
It's crazy. We'll bring it back.
One step at a time.
I'm a believer.
Oh goodness. So Ross, yeah, just for you on Vaabs Podcast, we have a new segment, called "Things I Would Give," right?
Everything.
So give it all.
Thanks for answering. See you later.
But so essentially, Davey and I are each gonna say a person's name. He doesn't know what I've thought of. I don't know what he's thought of. Even you can throw in a name, even Dylan, and you just have to say what you'd give them. So, for example, it could be like the president of your high school, or not the president, the principal of your high school. And you're like, oh, I'll give them a fucking middle finger, or oh, I'll give them fucking bags of cocaine because, you know, they deserve it for being so solid. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Simple game.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
first person on the list, things I would give them, sub-focus.
A big hug.
Oh.
Yeah, straight. I'll give him a hug. Just a thank you.
Thanks for all the great tunes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Nah, some tough times. Tenerife.
I needed this, boss.
Also listening to Drake, I'm busy vibing out to something. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I'll go with a big hug.
Davey?
The taxi driver who charged you £84.
Massive line of kids. Get fucked.
You're so deep in a fucking K-hole.
But to be fair, I don't know if it was actually costing £84
Yeah.
or if he was just having me on because I was
Yeah, you could tell that you
really
weren't
drunk.
Yo.
I mean, I was drunk enough to be, what's the word? Corpus mentis.
conscious.
Coerced.
Just alive. Like, I remember the drive. I remember talking to him.
Oh, yeah.
So I wasn't
didn't
like
remember him.
slurring or passing out or anything.
You don't remember him handing you the card machine like
No.
this and saying tap?
You know,
Alright, buddy, that will be £16.
this happened to me on Sunday. Was it Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't say where it happened because we've still got people who play there. But I went to the bar and I ordered a drink, and when it came, I tapped it, but I couldn't see the amount. So I asked the guy for the slip, and he said, "No, I can't give you the slip. You have to ask for it before." And I've never heard of that.
No, there's a whole thing that you
Yeah,
can say reprint
But
last
he
receipt.
he quickly, like, the back of the FMB machine, he took it away and put it down.
Oh,
So then I was like, no, there's something going on here.
dodgy.
So I just said to him, I was like, please, can I have a slip? And he was like, I can't get you a slip. Like, once it's gone through without a slip.
big lie.
And I was saying, that's impossible. There will be a record of it. I said, I won't touch the drinks. I'll stand here. You can serve other people if you want, but I want a slip. And I was trying to be nice about it.
Yeah.
But because I could see, like, the bar was busy and this guy was now getting flustered. But that just made me think he was taking me on as well. So then about 10 minutes passed and he disappeared. About 10 minutes passed or whatever. And he came back and he was like, I can't give you a slip. I've looked everywhere. I can't give you a slip. And then
Big lies.
the manager of the bar, I think it was the manager of the bar at least, or a senior member of the bar, came up to me and was like, what's the problem? And I said, no, look, I tapped my card, but he didn't show me the amount, nor did he give me a slip. I just want a slip. And he said, what did you order and when did you order it? So I told him. And when I got my slip, I got charged 940 Rand for 2 drinks that were actually supposed to be 115. But I was just thinking, imagine how many
Oh no, it's massive.
people go out and they're obviously in a space where they're having a lot of fun and they end up losing all their money because some guy is obviously taking advantage of that.
I know fully.
But it's like, how can you do that to people? It's awful. Anyways,
Anyways, fuck 'em.
so we got compensation. So no, I got my drinks and the glass.
We got compensation. Anyways.
No, I
Yeah,
did.
that's a compensation. And a bit more.
Yeah. And yeah, so now I'm just gonna make sure, as long as I can remember,
Yeah.
just to double check. And some people will call me out and be like, "Oh, you being like a Karen or whatever." And
No, fully, you must.
but at the end of the day, it's like I work for my money, and now I want to spend it how I want to spend it, not how you want to spend it.
It's like 800 rand could have gone towards a lot of things.
Yeah,
boss.
like another drink. But that's up for me to decide. Not you.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, next person on the things I would give them list is the person that started paddle.
Fastest growing sport in the world.
One of these. Just like a well done, but your mother. I've got nothing against paddle. I think it's great. But I also think when I played it in 2019, everyone laughed at me. So I stopped. And now look at you.
Professional paddler.
I know. That's crazy. It's so cool though. It's a happy medium between table tennis and actual tennis. So it's like... I'm
Just
all
not
for it. It's
athletic
like-
enough for tennis, but you're just overqualified for table tennis.
Yeah. Actually.
Sorry, Dom.
So true. Big paddle.
No,
Dave?
What would you give people who ask for your DCT?
not my DCT. Just a no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Fuck him.
Again, but it happened again this weekend. I know, like, your lips are chapped. I'm trying to stop my lips from looking like your lips.
You reminded
But I
me to put
also,
on
I don't
DCT.
know what's been on your mouth, if you're going to double dip, where your fingers have been, like, if people have touching coins the whole day.
You know
Have you
there's
thrown
nail
up?
people as well. There's
Like-
people...
Yeah.
I've never seen that, but if I
When it happened once. This was the reason. Some girl asked if she could use my DCT. I gave it
You
to her,
slap a
and she
frickin-
scooped it with her nail.
Always the pinky finger. It's like the Coke factory.
She
thing, guys.
scooped it,
Just
and
for
it left.
fun.
You know, like
Yes.
you
Yes.
do it in a circle.
Yeah. You try keep it.
You try
Just
keep.
You like that, don't you?
You keep it in a circle, keep it neat, and then all of a sudden, just some scallum just
Some dirty
starts thinking it's Kimberly and digging. There's nothing there.
You can see all that there is.
And then yeah, since then it was a no. So yeah, I'll give them a no.
Fully.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay. Things I would give the president of South Africa.
I don't
I'm
want
not
to get
from
into
here.
politics, so I'll just give him a. Sorry, sir. Who are you?
Hold
So
sissy.
I'm unfamiliar. When I
I'm
left, we
unfamiliar.
had the Zulus in charge.
You can't say it. Is that allowed?
Apparently, Dole will decide. Dole cuts out all my N-words. Watch it, nonce.
Pedo.
Dill. Do you have
Anyone. What would you give Dole?
or Dylan?
Well, I always give him hugs as well, so I'll probably give him a high five. Change it up. The old switcheroo.
What would you give the person that invented fucking CDJs?
TDJs. A party at my house.
You can satisfy the
Yeah.
man.
Well,
It's like, this is not how they were meant to be used.
you know the thing is as well, like when we had this braai at Dylan's house, and I brought out my travel decks and I started playing. In my head, I'm like, I'm so focused and I'm doing the right thing, and then you take the earbuds out and it's just like a mishmash of shit.
That was hilarious because sometimes you do it where like, I think you could hear what was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So you'd make a different face. I'm like, that's not this BPM.
Yeah. Or like, yeah, I forget to push the channel up, so in my ears I can hear what's happening, and I'm like, woo, take it out, and nothing, dead quiet. And I'm just like, So, yeah, big respect to DJs for doing that shit for a living.
Yeah, massive respect.
Yeah.
You've sat in the fucking chair of some of the greatest DJs. Smells like kit. What? The Cape Town Rocket Thunder.
How
fuck, that's a good one.
Cape Town Rocket Thunder. Apparently it's like,
It's
it's
big.
big in Cape Town.
It's the only thing they do. Like we went and we were joking. How glad he's saying. We even went and we were talking to people about going to like a posties at church, and they were like, "No, they're from Cape Town. They don't. Their afters isn't your afters."
Yeah. It's like even there's a fucking video I have on my phone of Davey in bed with the fan on, and then the TV says no signal, and it was like that for so long. Dave's like, "This is what you're missing out on."
That doesn't sound fun at all.
We had so much fun that night.
Yeah, that was a big night for. That was a COVID night.
Oh, okay. Fair
I
enough.
was likening it to. I was likening it to Dave Grohl after he played Wembley. He went home and like his family was asleep. The only person awake was his dog, and it was literally like one of the maddest nights of your entire life. Sold out Wembley, fucking played it. Then you go home, there's no one
No
around.
one.
It's just you and your haunt, and you're just fucking eating yogurt out the fucking fridge. And then I was like, that's us right now. This is the yogurt out the fridge. No one's awake.
We've had the biggest night of our
That's
lives,
the biggest
and we
night.
can't tell nobody.
No one will understand the gravity.
Yeah, 100%. There's a
Oh,
mad
man.
solitude about that shit. Man.
Yeah.
Fuck. It is what it is.
I don't have many of those left in me.
What nights of solitude?
It is what it is. I'm running out.
Sometimes it just can't be what it is.
Yeah.
Man. It's got to get better than this.
Please. When you thought
Okay.
you hit rock bottom, but the bottom got rocker. I'm done.
Shout out Mallorca 2024. My boys going for the Wimbledon Cup.
I'm flying to Barcelona on the 3rd.
Not for a hand.
It's no, for work.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for graft. I'm not ready
You're not ready for love.
to be a water shepherd again.
We don't shovel shit over here at Vaabs Podcast.
I put water there and I clean it up there and then I get paid. Yeah.
I decide how I spend.
yeah. But yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Do you have any people for us?
Mm,
Things I would give.
for you two, yes. And then I'll think of Dylan while you answer.
Strong.
My brother.
It's
It's
Because I would give him a week of sleep.
mine was a hug, like, but a hug that could transfer something.
I'd give him a hyperbolic time chamber so that he
That's
could
nice.
catch up on rest.
BioPlus.
But
I'd put him in like a. It's like you can choose when you go into a coma. It's like a thing where it's like it just knocks you out. Or anesthetic. I would give him anesthetic to sleep.
I don't think he'd use it. How you think he'd use it?
I'm always working.
I think
that's fair enough.
he deserves a lot because without him, I don't think we'd be at this stage of anything.
I think you would eventually get there,
Yeah, it just wouldn't have
but
happened.
it wouldn't have happened when it happened.
so starkly and so
Yeah.
quickly.
Just, do you like drum and bass?
Right now to say no. would
There's
be-
it. Have you guys ever, I don't know if I've told you this, but if I play songs, like there will be a memory where, say for instance, any future song, don't ask me why, it reminds me of Greg.
That's
It's odd because one time in the car, Greg asked me, we were on our way to Truth, I think,
Mask off.
and he asked me to play, what's the song? Anyway, it's a Future and Drake song, and the album art cover's
So
like
good.
purple and pink. It's like smoke or
oh
something.
yes, I know that one.
I can't think of the name of the song. But then, like for Dylan, any Queen song that comes on, I'm like, Dylan.
Oh, hectic.
Mine for Lebs is Get Hyper.
Yes,
That's
I can see that happening.
racist.
What?
I'm joking.
It's just because we had like
Yeah, we had
one
big
of the
memories. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even for me with you, it's toxicity. Whenever that song plays, I'm like, fuck Dylan.
It's so cool.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but like, or just associate random specs
Yeah.
in time
Hey.
with a song. Like, do you ever drive and a song plays and you're looking out the window
Folded.
and you are thinking you are the main character in
100%.
the most depressing movie
That's it. That's
and your
it.
life's about to change, but you just end up going home
Stays the
and
same.
it's, you
Short-lived
wake up the
in one.
next wake up the next day, you miss your turn, you're like, fuck, traffic.
Yeah, 100%. Impromptu vibe check. on smelling the perfume of an ex-fling?
I can't give you an answer of that.
Yeah, you haven't.
Since
Let me tell you something.
That's a
Let me
good
tell you
feeling
something.
for you.
Let me
What?
tell you
To
something.
fold you.
You're lucky.
just
You're lucky.
Wheelchair.
like a laptop. A wheel?
It'll put you in a wheelchair.
Oh,
Not
okay.
it smells like a wheelchair.
David's fucking.
Whose wheelchair are you smelling? Sorry, ma'am. Can you just get it?
Oh, Bethany, you smell so good.
Oh, Christ alive. No, it's,
I can imagine that sucks.
I'll-
Depending on the relationship.
yeah, it happened to me once before because I saw a meme about it. Then it
Uh-huh.
happened to me, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's so fucked." But then I went to this market here, cheeky P&T. Shout out the episode. Every second girl that walked past me had that scent.
Well, it was obviously
Uh-huh.
from there.
No, it's like the high school.
Just
It's
get it
like the
in-
high school one. You know,
Ah,
the one that they all used to spray. All those girls used to
they
like.
used to
We
have
went to
that
Fourways.
pink deodorant.
There you go.
Gorgeous.
Don't know what it was called.
That thing's the equivalent of those pink sweets. No one knows what they are,
Yeah.
but they
yeah.
like once in a blue moon. It's nice.
That's right. White rabbits. But yeah, that
Yeah,
thing
white
folds,
rabbits, yeah.
man. Even it happened to Cody this weekend. I was like, I didn't know you had exes. But then he was like, bro, it's like, that's the perfume of the last girl I saw before I got in a relationship. I was like, yo,
That's a hectic
That's
one.
wild. No, I hope that doesn't happen to me. I've just got over it.
And you smell.
oh goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. That for me is drum and bass. When I listen to drum and bass, I feel like a drug dealer. I must be honest. I'm like,
Just cruising. And you find as well, like, the faster the BPM of the music you listen to in the car, the
Faster you
quicker
drive.
you drive.
Oh,
the
yeah,
really?
the quicker you
ridiculous you
go.
drive.
That's what I'm saying.
So now
Drive it
at
like you
work,
stole it.
Yeah, I don't listen when I'm driving tenders. I can't listen to drum and bass because I'm
You'll
scared
send
I'll
them
get
for both.
speeding fines. Yeah, and their speeding fines are a lot more severe than these speeding fines.
What the water boom's different.
It's like €1,000.
Wait,
in
can
some
you get a
places.
speeding fine on the water?
Mhm.
No, man.
When you're going through anchorages and stuff, it's like 5 knots. And if you're going over, they'll just hit you with a whoop whoop. Whoop-a, whoop-a.
You know how fast you. Do you know how fast you were going?
No, I don't. But obviously you do because you stopped me. You prick. Well, anyways, welcome to my section of Vaabs Podcast where I interview you guys.
Oh, well, I'll fucking hold it flat. I'll cry. Oh, goodness. Okay.
I don't have any questions prepared, so just stand by. What can I ask you? Shit.
No one ever asks what the
Yeah.
podcast is want to be asked about.
Did you guys think you would ever reach this point as a collective? I know you don't have a mic, so you just do head notions.
I mean, just.
So you didn't believe in yourself like I believed in you. First rule of success.
There you go. Some people sleep, I grind. I mean, yeah, and so I think we didn't have an actual thought process of where it was going to go when we first did it. So, like when we started and we were just doing jokes and everything.
Just for
And then
cheers.
by mistake started interviewing DJs. Because we interviewed like 2 DJs before that, right?
Yeah, Sheldon and John.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that
that was
I
a
mean,
good episode.
Oh,
I liked that you guys were there as well.
yeah. Truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the nostalgia.
I felt so
made it
bad
fun.
because I organized, we organized it basically to accommodate for Sheldon and John. Sheldon wasn't meant to be a truth that night.
Yeah. He
was
went to
off
Truth purposefully for
to
us.
do that. I was like, oh, you fucked you over. Eh?
One of these, huh?
Yeah, he's like,
Hey, shut
and even then, like, there was load shedding, the plugs weren't
Oh.
working, the cameras didn't even get us
Yeah, we
started.
ever had to do BTS for every episode we've ever done.
That was an episode that scared us.
Yeah, 100%. But it was good.
Huh.
From my perspective, I always knew where I know we're gonna go.
Mm.
Yeah.
I've never doubted it once.
Okay.
I've never once been like, oh, there's any chance that we might not get there. It's just how we get there. I have no fucking idea because I didn't expect.
But you know you're gonna get
I know
there.
we're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Man.
You're a destination man. He's more of the journey. It works well.
Yeah, it's balanced.
Yeah.
It's balanced.
I think, yeah, it has been nice to speak because it's in that thought process, like, we can at least keep motivating each other
Yeah.
to always speak, like, oh, let's try to do this, let's try to do better than we have. The only problem is there's a finite amount of DJs in the world.
That's true.
in South Africa.
Exactly.
You know what? I think my favorite thing that you guys have done since you've started is when you were interviewing people out.
Oh,
With-
really?
I love that shit. Because especially if people are having a really good night, they don't really care what they say.
Mm.
They just want to say it and either leave or try to be funny.
Yeah.
And that's when like top quality stuff comes out. So I like that.
We love doing it, but it's so hectic on a...
Daunting.
I mean, even with church, when we did it with Coven and everything, like not just with her, but in that sense, that event, it was... We weren't at that jaw. Like, we were there working, and it's like, that's only sad.
Yeah.
things. But it's like, I think it's fine because our success just means that we can go to those things and
Yeah.
enjoy it like that.
Yeah.
But
Pros and cons. Pros
Yeah.
and cons.
there's always...
There's always pros and cons.
No.
Yeah, I'm excited for the next year of Vaabs. Your next episode. I feel like it's sick because it's almost like a grounder. It's like, where were we at before Ross?
It's like, yeah, when you make a video to yourself in a year, well,
Mm.
I'm the video. Hello. But also, it's showing me like I'm not moving anywhere in life. Nowhere. I've gone fuck all forward, fuck all back. The only place I've gone is fucking Tenerife. And I hated it.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I've actually gone a lot more places than Tenerife. I'll take that back. But either way, stagnant but moving.
I think at least when you did the first like 2 episodes, you were up here, and then it's like in the sense what people done, it's like you're still doing.
Yeah, it's like
No,
for you
I
to
think-
do. I feel like you've done gang though. Come
Yeah,
on.
I think you've
No,
visited over 80.
I've done well. Like I'm not doing well.
Mm.
I think I'm in a great position, like with my work and shit. But it's just like the progression isn't quick.
Oh,
Like you guys, in how long have gotten to this point? Like it's like that. Like I remember when you guys were telling me you were going to start a podcast in lockdown,
No, fuck.
and I was like, "Wow, raw, that's sick. My mates are going to be on TV."
They are.
And now you're on TV
Kinda.
and Spotify and Apple Music
Apple
and
Podcast.
YouTube and Patreon, but stop paying.
Oh, they lied, by the way. I checked.
They don't pay.
Zilch.
Call it with chest.
Yeah, tell them, those who say we must pay. You're not paying. We must post.
I know.
Sorry.
We
But
should
she's
post.
she's
We
also
should
your number
post.
one fan. Don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love her. to
She's
death.
actually your number one fan. Shout out.
Shout out every time, my number one fan.
You know who you are.
You know.
It's you there at home listening right now.
We were even saying we should do like another episode in a week just for Patreon. But like, because now our setup is so sick, and even
Yeah.
just with our phones after what happened at fucking COVID, where it's like, this makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
We could just literally like set up a camera and just fuck around in the car or something.
Just have fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
That would always be
I like
exciting.
it. Ross always here doing the R&D for Vaabs Podcast.
I don't know what that means.
Rund.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Where's he taking us next?
Uh,
H2O. Then, who knows? The
Truth.
world. Who knows?
and then who knows?
Still up for
Who
debate.
knows?
Fuck's sakes. But Ross, thanks so much.
Very good. I love you lots.
Hey,
Thanks
we
for
love you
having
as
me.
well.
Woo, woo, woo.
No, it's a
I'll see you
standing.
again.
Ross was so cute earlier. He said, "Did you speak to the other guys? Are you sure it's fine?" I was like, "Bro, we want you here." It's literally like if you were here.
I
you'd
just
be on
don't
the
think
lot.
I'm interesting enough for this shit anymore.
We literally
like in the
filled up
beginning,
an
I was like,
hour.
woohoo.
Mm.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like you have such big people, and I'm just this.
You're the biggest, man. You're the biggest.
Like,
Always.
wait until I take juice.
Wait until I get on my peptides.
Yeah.
I'm about to fucking
I'll
blow
fucking
up.
show you, big. That was fun.
Olé.
I loved it.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in here at Vaabs Podcast. For DJ Dooley 5000, who learned how to mix this weekend behind the camera. Davey,
Oh, yeah.
Delicious D, on the right, whose D is more delicious than ever. And myself, Captain Lebrazil, still not captain of anything, but we'll change that one day. We've been Vaabs Podcast, telling you guys to always keep vibing. Woo woo.
Find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amsterdam Music, and
Amsterdam music.
Have you ever been to ADE?
No, but I want to go to EDC.
I want to fucking go to
I want to go to EDC. And you